what is going on? I'm here in Kamloops right now, Kamloops, BC, for a couple of work meetings. Like I said at the end of last week's video, I have absolutely no idea where my running this week is going to take me with this whole eye concussion situation and all the travel. We're gonna see. The goal for this week is to hit around 112 kilometers, so a couple more than last week. We're gonna be breaking that up into hopefully 5 days of running. So the plan is one workout, a couple mid-long runs, one long run, and then a chill vibes 10K just to round off the week. In terms of organizing that, as you can kind of see here, I've got a crazy amount of clothes here for a 5-day trip. Calgary is looking very, very cold, so I really wanted to layer up for that and also make sure that I have appropriately Hooker branded clothing for the work run that I'm going to be going on. I've only brought one pair of shoes with me, my Clifton 9s. They seem to be right now what I have the most versatile and comfortable. So yeah, I'll be wearing those, and tomorrow morning I'm hoping that I can get up bright and early and head on out for a fun being a relative term. It will be a workout. The reason I'm doing my workout earlier this week is mostly temperature related. It's a lot warmer here in Kamloops than it's going to be in Calgary, and just lung wise, I think that's going to be better for me. So I'll see you out there tomorrow morning. I'm here in Kamloops, getting ready to head out for my workout today. Temperature here is just hovering around 0, so it's kind of cold, but it's dry. It's actually really dry. I'm just heading out to what I think is a river path around this way, and I'm going to do some 5-minute repeats. I'm doing 7 by 5 minutes, assuming that my black eye and head feels okay, and assuming I'm not coughing too much. I was coughing a little bit this morning, so maybe we'll cut that down, maybe we won't, TBD. Hoping to keep the pace around a 4-minute pace. Yeah, wearing my Clifton 9s today. Yeah, feeling good. Let's work out. Okay, so I realized I forgot to start the workout that I programmed on my watch today, which is my bad. And now I'm gonna have to be doing math. So it's a good brain workout too. I'm just running across this little bridge now. Oh, I kind of want to go snowboarding instead of running today because it's really cold. But yeah, here we are. I guess I'll probably warm up for 15 minutes and then start the workout from there. I don't know if you can hear, but it is super windy. I got about 60 seconds left in my warm-up, and then we're gonna start tearing it up. 7 by 5 minutes, or whatever happens to happen. Okay, first one's done. It was about 3:48 pace. I started off at 3:15 for the first minute, and I was like, oh honey, slow yourself down. So this time, for the next 6, I'm gonna try and progress. Start at 4 minutes, see if I can finish faster. 33 seconds of rest done. Oh, I hate this watch clocking nonsense, but oh well. 6 to go. Second one done. About the same pace. Heart rate way up there. It's just under 180 right now. This cold air is doing a number on the old lungs, but I'm having, yeah, feeling positive. Just remembering that in my marathon last week, I was hitting a 4:30 at the end. So I got legs, even if a workout is tough. This path is still pretty nice. It's not too busy, pretty flat. So okay, 3 down. Pace definitely slowed by a little bit there. That's okay. That's why we practice. Just trying to hover it 4 minutes or under. I got 30 seconds left in my break. I'm not really sure where this path keeps going, but it looks like I'm going to be starting running up a hill, so let's can practice getting that heart rate up nice and high. After this one, I'll be more than halfway. Might do a double back halfway down, or I might just have a longer cool down. We'll see. That's 4 done. That was really hard. There was so much traffic. On a hill. But here we are. Over halfway. 3 to go. Let's head on number 5. 7 done. 60 seconds to walk. And then jogging all the way back to my hotel. Team, 1 more to go. I am really wiped. Paces are up there, working hard. I swear this one's on an uphill. Probably not, but in my head, it is a big old uphill. Halfway through my rest, I'm gonna push this one through to the end, aiming for 3:55, I'd say. Wow, that was a tough workout. It's crazy, like a couple months ago, even like 6 weeks ago, I had to do 5 reps. I don't think I was holding these paces. Like, this is improvement. Shows that training does work. I don't know why I'm trying to prove that to myself. Of course it works. Next week is the final week in my current build before recovery week. So I think we've got 8 reps. That's gonna be a big day. I'll probably end up doing that one out on Tuesday again. It kind of depends on how the rest of this week goes. But 8 reps, it's gonna be a tough one. So yeah, after that I think that's like 1 more build and then it's my race. So we're only a few weeks out now. About 500 meters to go. The wind has picked up. I am freaking cold. Ready to be done with this run for the day. This will be totaled about 16 kilometers, so same as last week's workout, despite it being 1 extra interval. I warmed up for a little bit less time because I just wasn't sure about the route really. The reason I'm walking now is because there's a bunch of steps. I don't want to run steps, but yeah, that felt like a proper good workout. Feeling strong, fast, remembering how to work. Okay team, so I'm now here in Calgary. It is cold as anything here, but I do have 18K on the schedule to do today, so I'm just gonna honestly head out and give that a go right now. I'm staying in kind of like a really industrial area rather than somewhere that's super nice to run, so I'm not totally sure how it's gonna go. Might just be some repeats up and down a road, or I might end up giving up coming inside and running on the treadmill. We will see. So wish me luck. I'm gonna bundle up a little bit warmer here and head out while it is still nice out. Okay, update. I've added a couple layers. I am still in shorts, which feels potentially risky. But if it sucks, I'm just gonna go onto the treadmill. And I guess in about 5 seconds, you'll end up seeing how that went. Wow, okay, that was a run for the mental toughness. I kind of wish I'd brought my camera out because I feel like I needed something to talk to. Got to play some very interesting creative brain games with myself because everything here is snowy and icy and there's not very many sidewalks that are clear. I didn't want to risk falling and doing another one of these. Oh, it's looking worse today, I think. I ended up doing this 2.5 out and back loop a whole bunch of times, a total 18K. It was actually quite nice. I passed by the same guy walking a bunch of times. On my last one, I was like, this is the last one, and he was like, get it, get it. So that was cute. But yeah, that was a long time to be running the same path. Really good for mental toughness, I think. It was about a 5:09 pace. Around that, I'll put it there. Turned out to be the local legend in the segment. However, I'm not first place fastest. And I'm like, how many people run that? So I'll probably go run again tomorrow morning, just for fun. And that's it. I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. What is up, you guys? It's the next day, which means it must be Thursday by now. yesterday was actually super fun. In the afternoon, I headed out to go do a demo with Strides in Calgary. We headed down to the reservoir. It was super snowy, but like not too icy. And I brought out some Clifton 9s and some speed goats. And people got to try them. I think it went really well. People were so stoked on the shoes. We headed to the pub after, which is always just like, obviously a good time. Fielded some really interesting questions about the shoes. Yeah, it was a great event. I didn't end up going for the run, just because it was very, very cold. My feet were freezing. Today, it is colder than it was yesterday. According to my watch, it is -11 right now, and it's 11 a.m. So it might warm up a little bit towards the afternoon, evening, but I'm thinking that today it's going to be a bit of a treadmill run. I'll play around with some incline, probably do some foam rolling and all of that. So, see you there. Well, holy, I have not recorded anything since that last run that happened. My GoPro died and I kind of got a bit of a cold, so I just like wasn't really vibing with doing anything. So I'm gonna give you a quick little rundown just to say how the week finished off. So after doing that really long, repetitive outdoor run, I was like, you know what, I can't do this again. So the next day I actually ended up just heading out and going on the treadmill. It was obviously a treadmill run, a long treadmill run. Again, a good mental toughness run. You just kind of got to stick your head down and do it. On the treadmill, I find like it's more interesting if you kind of play around with resistance a little bit. So I kept the speed really light. And then went steep incline and then less steep incline. Just anytime I got bored, I would up or down it. So that kept it kind of interesting. After that, I took a rest day, which was lovely. It was a day on the plane. I had a bit of a cold, like a head cold, just wasn't feeling great. And then the day after that, I headed out my long run this week. It was gonna be around a 45K, but again, I just wasn't feeling top notch, and I figured like better to just run a long-ish run and see how that went. So on Saturday, it was such a gorgeous day, like 15 degrees or something. Headed out on a 30K, just kind of laps of the seawall, lots of beach time, so many people out on the sidewalks, so that was what it was. And then the next day, I just ended up doing an easy 10K in the morning before heading off for a day of snowboarding. So despite not reaching 100K for the week, it was like 90K, which is obviously not, I mean, it's a lot, but it's not a lot compared to what I've been doing recently. Feeling actually pretty recovered today. So now that it's Monday, ready for another good week. This is a build week again, and then we'll be heading into a taper week the week after, finally. So see you then.